Long nights lit by blazing fires, and the sound of swords clashing under the Mediterranean sky, a war that raged for 10 long years. That is, until the enemy devised a trick that would echo through history as the Trojan Horse. But behind this famous story lie mysterious secrets and little-known facts, facts that make us wonder, was Troy just a myth or a real city lost in the mists of time? Join me today as we uncover 10 fascinating facts about Troy that will change how you see this ancient legend. First, let's talk about the war itself. To this day, no one knows for certain if the Trojan War was a real historical event or simply a brilliant poetic legend penned by Homer in his epic, the Iliad. The line between fact and fiction is incredibly blurred. But then we have the ruins. In modern-day Turkey, archaeologists unearthed ruins widely believed to be the lost city of Troy. What they found wasn't just one city, but a place built and destroyed multiple times, as if rising from its own ashes to tell an unfinished story. Each layer holds a new piece of the puzzle. So what really caused the war? Mythology tells us it was all for love, or rather, the abduction of Helen, the most beautiful woman in the world. But many historians suggest a more practical motive, a fierce economic rivalry to control vital maritime trade routes. Was it passion or profit that fueled a decade of conflict? And what about the horse? This is where it gets really interesting. Some theories suggest the Trojan horse wasn't a giant wooden statue at all. It might have been a powerful siege engine, or perhaps a clever military tactic that was later exaggerated into the myth we know today. The truth could be far more strategic than a simple gift. Here's a shocker for you. The Trojan horse isn't even mentioned in the Iliad. Homer's epic, the primary source for the war, focuses on the heroes and battles, but the iconic horse story appears later, in other works like Virgil's Aeneid. It's like finding out your favorite scene was a director's cut. Mythology states the war was a decade of blood. 10 full years of siege, where entire armies crumbled and heroes were forged into immortal legends. Imagine the sheer endurance and despair of a conflict that lasts for an entire generation. This brings us to the heroes themselves. Names like Achilles, Hector, and Odysseus are more than just characters in a story. They have become timeless symbols of courage, sacrifice, and the heart-wrenching tragedies of war. Their tales resonate even today. Back at the archaeological site, the evidence points to a layered city. Troy wasn't a single entity, but was built and rebuilt over the ruins of its predecessors. This has led some to believe that the myth we know might be a combination of events from different historical periods, all woven into one epic tale. Today, the term Trojan horse has evolved far beyond its origins. It no longer refers to wood or war. In our digital age, it signifies any clever trick that breaches defenses, from computer viruses to cunning corporate strategies. The legacy of that ancient trick is alive and well, which leads us to the endless mystery. Was Troy a real historical epic or a powerful founding myth? Did the horse actually exist, or was it just a symbol? The debate continues to rage. In the end, Troy was more than just a besieged city. It was a grand stage for love and betrayal, heroism and deception. It might be a myth, or it might be a reality distorted by time. But what is certain is that its name will remain immortal, a powerful reminder that even the strongest walls can be brought down by a single clever trick, and that sometimes history is written more with legends than with swords. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the past. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure into history's greatest mysteries. See you next time.